Giants and Earth. In fairy tales and mythology, giants frequently appear. Giants did, however, once dwell on Earth in reality. They weighed a lot and had ravenous appetite to match their unusual height. Because their bodies could no longer maintain their height and weight, they frequently get life-threatening illnesses. Instead of being seen as real beings with the same hopes and aspirations for their lives as the rest of us, they were frequently treated like statistics and circus performers. Welcome to Facts Talker, beautiful people. But first, be sure to help the channel out and click the subscribe button for more informative videos like this. Do real-life giants exist? Can you envision a world designed with children in mind? Most likely, it is how gigantism sufferers feel. Giants are real people. They are not simply mythical monsters. Although it is exceedingly uncommon, gigantism is a true condition that affects some people who attempt to survive in a society where almost everyone is shorter than them. 10 real-life giants that existed in real life. Number 10. Bernard Coin. Bernard Coin, sometimes known as Bernard the Giant, was born on July 27, 1897 in Anthon, Iowa. Various sources estimate his height to be around 249 centimeters, which is 8 foot and 2 inches, 254 centimeters, 8 foot 4, or 264 centimeters, 8 foot 8. Whatever it was, he was taller than 244 centimeters, which is 8 foot, which was too tall for the army to accept him during World War I. Bernard was unusually tall due to immunoid infantile gigantism, an uncommon syndrome. Unlike the majority of other exceptionally tall persons whose extraordinary heights are brought up by pituitary gland disorders, as he grew older, Bernard declined repeated invitation to display himself and instead led to a quiet life. He weighed 136 kilograms and wore enormous sized shoes, that is 24 shoes. At the age 23, he passed away on May 20, 1921. Number 9. Angus MacAskill. The tallest natural giant ever documented. MacAskill was just gigantic. There was no known medical cause for his enormous height and no unusual or unnatural proportions. He was also the strongest man to have ever lived. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, he was capable of raising boat anchors weighing more than 2,000 pounds to chest height on his own. He also had the biggest chest circumference of any non-obese man at 80 inches. He also allegedly had a deep, soothing, musical voice, a compassionate disposition, and was exceedingly attractive. Number 8. Adam Rayner. The only known dwarf who eventually grew to be a giant is Adam Rayner. In 1899, he was born in Graz, Austria. When World War I started, he attempted to enlist, but was turned down due to his height. He was only 138 centimeters, that is 4 foot and 6 tall. Anyone under 147 centimeters, 4 foot 10, is considered a dwarf. The next year, he attempted again, but was again turned down. At age 19, he was 143 centimeters, which is 4 feet and 8 inches tall. At the age of 21, Rayner began to expand, eventually measuring an astounding 216 centimeters, 7'1". As he grew taller, his face and jaws became larger, and his spinal cord curled. To prevent his pituitary gland from producing further growth hormones, he underwent surgery. After growing to a height of 234 centimeters, he passed away at the age of 51. Number 7. Ella Ewing. The tallest lady of her era, Ella was born in Missouri in 1872. She was an only child and was referred to as the Missouri Giantess. She chose to work as a tourist attraction in Chicago Museum and later at Barnum and Bailey's in order to support her parents financially. Despite the fact that she was frequently hurt by others staring at her, she needed a whopping 24 yards of fabric to make her one of her typical dresses because she was 8 feet and 4 inches tall. She eventually used the money she made working for the circus to purchase a small farm, have a home built to her specifications, and purchase a nearby home for her parents. Number 6. John Carroll. John Carroll, who stood at slightly over 8 feet tall, was referred to as the Giant of South Buffalo. He was almost 8 foot and 7 inches tall when his bent spine was taken into account. Despite his disabilities, he was regarded as a great, joyful person. and also had pituitary gland disease. He was a park superintendent, and because of his red hair, he went by the moniker Big Red. He should be remembered for the manner he managed his difficult medical situation with respect it was remarked of him. Number 5. Sandy Ellen. With a height of slightly over 7 foot and 7 inches tall, Sandy Ellen held the record for the tallest woman in US history. She was a really kind woman who passed away in a nursing home in her 50s as a result of her health issues. If she hadn't gotten so tall, she claimed in an interview with NYT writer Ariane Corby that she probably would have gotten married, settled down, and had umpteen million kids. Number 4. Rumisa Girgis. Rumisa Girgis of Turkey, who is 7 feet tall, was recognized by Guinness as the tallest teenager in the world in 2014. She's quite happy to have achieved one of her life objectives of entering the record books for her height. She has Weaver's syndrome, a disorder that causes rapid growth beginning at birth and accounts for her height. Number 3. Xiang Jinlam. Jinlam was 7 foot and 11 inches tall and was the tallest woman identified in medical history. She was now unable to stand up straight due to her damaged spine, which was unfortunate. She was born in China in 1964, and diabetes complications claimed her life at a young age of 17. She would have been about 8 feet and 2 inches tall if she had been able to stand up straight. Number 2. John Regan. Regan is the tallest reported African American. He was born in Tennessee in 1868, and up until the age of 13, when he experienced a significant growth spurt, he was of average height. At the time of his death, he was 8 feet and 8 inches. Number 1. Sultan Kosen. As of now, Sultan Kosen of Turkey holds the title of tallest man alive, before having his pituitary gland surgically removed in 2010. When his development ceased, he had grown to a height of 8 feet and 2.8 inches. Beyond the world of fantasy and myths, it has indeed been proven that giants once and still live humans on Earth. Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.